Okay, let's see. I don't
Everybody got their
see.
Christmas presents?
Uh, okay.
What'd you get?
I think we're up, but I'm not sure. I'm waiting for confirmation of the fact that we're up and running right now.
Oh, it's
Someone,
coming.
someone, give me confirmation
Of
from
course, you get an ad
someplace
first. You get
that
an ad
we're up and
first.
running. Oh, oh.
Skip the ad. Boom, there we are.
Okay, we are. We're going live. All right, we are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. The ones that say 2020. If you're still wearing the 2019 ones, I mean,
It's time to throw them out.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
somebody I know posted a thing. We're in the Roaring Twenties,
we
and they
are.
said, "Don't get all happy. The Roaring Twenties were nothing but no alcohol and a depression."
Yeah, it was the prelude to the depression.
And
If
the
the
rise
Democrats get their way, that's what it'll be again.
and the
Yes,
rise of organized crime. By the way,
yes, yeah, yeah. And
Dramatic.
prohibition. Okay, we are live, guys. We're live. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. These are pieces of plastic, totally harmless, unless you bonk yourself on the head or something like that. But we are live. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. That's what WMMF podcast stands for. Did you guys know that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys aware of that? Okay, just checking, just checking. This is episode 486, which means, what is that? We got like 14 more episodes before we hit the 500th episode.
Jesus.
Well, I don't think we're going to get
500
to
will
it.
be Post-shot show.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's probably going to be after SHOT Show, So from, let's see, I think we have like this week and then a couple of days next week. So that's probably going to be after SHOT Show. But anyway, this is episode 486, Free for All Monday. Also entitled, Are You Guys Ready for 2020? Shout out to everyone out there. As you come in, please smash the thumbs ups. Please ring the bell. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should drop the open. Walter, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to drop the open and...
Boom.
Welcome back to the Hank
Okay,
Stream
finally.
situation. Lifestyles of the rock.
All right, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. Ring the bell so you can be notified. We are live. We're here. We're doing it. Oh, what did I press? Okay, I pressed something. I don't know what happened there. We're here. We got Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearm. He's eating chili corn dog fries. Something. What was it? I forgot.
Chili cheese dog. Chili cheese dog.
Oh, there you go. Why are you covering your face, Patrick?
It's been like 3 minutes. You can't remember chili cheese dog.
No, I'm sorry. I
It's a great
can't.
start to 2020.
I told you guys, my memory doesn't work that well. We also have Richard Hughes, Flying Rich. He's here joining us. Where's Pebbles?
He's preening right now. He's
Preening.
getting all looking good for you.
Oh, okay. All right. We also have Babyface P. He's here as well. Welcome to 2020, guys. What's up? What is the deal? By the way, this is brought to you by Walther Arms. Thank you very much. And
It's been a good year so far.
Yeah, really? Did you get good
Yeah.
Christmas presents, everyone? Did you guys
Well,
get...
that was in 2019, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, but I don't think we went out before Christmas. So we've been gone like a couple of weeks at this point. Yeah, a couple of
Yeah, that's
weeks.
true.
Yeah, who wants
I
to
wanna
brag
know what
about their
Walter
Christmas?
got for Christmas.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
did.
What do you get a
What's
man
up
that has
with-
everything?
More stuff.
2 times everything.
Yeah.
More dirt bikes?
Yeah. Did you get a Ferrari?
No.
He's got a Ferrari.
No. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
like
seen...
this big.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's got a quarter of a Ferrari. It's called a Fiat 500.
GM 500.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Oh! I got a watch.
Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. Let's close up on that. Citizen Echo,
Eco Drive.
Eco Drive.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yep. Kind of dressy for me. I mean, I usually don't do the dressy looking watches, but my wife got this for me, and I like it. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. You could throw it
Very
on in a
nice.
suit. I don't see you in a suit that often, although I did see you in a zoot suit.
At Alexis' wedding, yeah.
Yeah. Not too long ago, saw you in a zoot suit. Yeah. That's probably, I don't know. Never see you in a suit again after that one. But that's a nice watch, though.
Yeah. And it actually, the band is easily adjustable, which is nice. So no, it's nice.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just leave it out, and it charges itself up. And
Okay. So it's just the sun, right? The eco drives are just the sun.
just out in light in general.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I have
okay.
a place where it's getting some indirect light, but yeah, light in general.
Yeah, Greta Thunberg will be happy. She'll be so proud of you.
What did I see? There's some hilarious shit. The stuff on the Golden Globes. Oh my God. That was good.
Yeah, I've got some.
Oh, that guy's.
No.
He's my hero
Yeah.
now.
So hold on a second. Let's let Walter walk into this. So now you love Ricky Gervais, huh, Walter?
Well, I mean, I don't. I know he's probably
I think
everything
he's.
else.
I think he's just part of it. I think he's a comedian. He was playing the role. I think he's part of the group. He's just he's not one of our guys. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not saying he's one of our guys, but
No.
that has never been done like that.
Really? This is the 5th time that he hosted it. This is what he does.
Yeah, but he's never won after. He's never made fun of all those people like that before.
Yeah,
well,
I think that was one
There
of
was
the
so
best
much
roasts.
material.
Well,
Yeah.
if you, as a comic, how can you sit and let your way of making a living slowly go away with all this political correctness, social whatever justice bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
You know that being a comic is you got to make fun of everybody.
Everything.
You think Dave Chappelle put some hair back on his donkey balls there?
I don't know what Dave did to his donkey.
Maybe Dave Chappelle got him all riled up. So, yeah.
And all you got to do is just look at Hollywood, and you should get riled up. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yes.
When they come out, when we knock off the Iranian terror guy, which we got a lot more to kill, then they make. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Supposedly the Ayatollah of rock and roll over there was upset at his death.
Oh yeah, no, he was mad.
So
it
worked 150%.
we got so much to talk about.
Yeah.
tonight.
Did you see the pictures of it? Did you see the pictures of his blown up body?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
hold
like,
on. So yeah,
Just
hold
the
on.
ring one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch. Did you see all the pictures or just one?
No, let's stick to the Ricky Gervais thing first of all. Let's
Okay,
go.
all right.
There's a
There's so
lot
much
to
to
go
talk
over.
about.
Yeah, there's a lot to
Yeah.
go over. Let me see if I
I
can
don't wanna
throw
get
this
shut
up on
off
the
right
screen
now.
without getting in trouble here. First of all, I don't know if you guys can see this or if I'm creating problems or whatever, but there you go. There's all the Ricky Gervais memes that went up. Okay, so a bunch of memes from Ricky Gervais up and out there.
Damn.
Lots of memes things going on. So I saw that myself. I saw the video myself. And at first, I have to admit this. At first, I thought it was funny. I was laughing and all that kind of stuff. And then I was like, I wonder where Ricky Gervais is on, what does he think about the Second Amendment?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's British. I can tell you what he thinks.
Yeah, very anti-Second Amendment. So I made this post.
Absolutely.
I made this post
Wait a
right.
second. Richard Monder's in the audience. You can't just go blanket British.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Oh.
Stop touching yourself over there. All right.
I'm touching my python. Get out of here.
Oh, well, behave
That's not
yourself.
legal.
Behave yourself, Patrick. You
Oh God,
bastard.
it isn't legal.
So anyway, let me see. I'm trying to. How do I capture my phone over here now? Okay, here we go. All right, so let me throw this up. So I threw this meme up. I'll throw it up. I'll throw up what I'm. I'll put this up on the screen here for you guys. So the definition of bipolar: when gun guys on the internet hear Ricky Gervais roast Hollywood, and then I put all the, they love that. See if you, I put all the like lovey faces, lovey kissy faces. Then later on, when they hear his stance on the Second Amendment, and then I put all the angry faces. And if you guys could see this, I threw up pictures of your favorite person in the world, Walter, Greta
What, that little girl?
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah,
So-
that little Hitler Youth girl.
Yeah, I just threw that up before the show. I could, that's
Hey,
it.
my mother was in the Hitler Youth. Don't talk bad about that.
Well, I don't know what she did when she grew up, but
Okay, Richard is kidding there. He is kidding. He doesn't mean
a
it.
lot
He
of
doesn't
people
mean-
did a lot of things.
Yes. Richard, were you born in Brazil?
I thought it was Argentina.
Oh, Argentina. Yeah, there you go.
Argentina, yes.
Brookhaven, New York.
Oh, same thing. Pretty much the same thing. So anyway, so there you go.
The
So
Wound Hospital.
yeah. So listen, what do you guys think about that? Are we like a little bit bipolar in the gun community? That when someone in Hollywood says something we like, we get all happy. We're like, oh, you're so awesome. I'm talking about me
That's any
too.
community.
Huh?
I know he's a leftist and everything, but it's just good to hear. I mean, how do you know Dave Chappelle's all with you too? I mean that's
Oh, for sure.
the thing too. I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
so they swing whichever way the wind blows, and the wind's blowing in a direction. You don't have to be I mean, even a leftist knows that the Iranians are bad jujubana.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Iranians know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well, a lot of Iranians do, yeah.
yeah. So do you guys think the tide is turning in Hollywood, and now it's not cool to be all #MeToo and all that bullshit?
The tide will turn when the shekels start to diminish. That's when the tide will turn.
Yeah, there's no chances of the shekels diminishing. Listen, the worst Star Wars ever came out.
Oh, that thing sucked.
Over the break. My boys went to see that and they were so mad. They were texting me from the movies. They were like, "Dad, please don't ever see this movie."
My son Will, who's I think he's 27, whatever. Anyways, close enough.
Ish, 27-ish. Shout out to John Crump, by the way. Yes.
When he was 5 or 6, he was rewriting Star Wars movies. He was telling how this should be like this and this should be like that. Da 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 da. He went on for literally hours about that movie. How bad it was.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they were at the movies and we were getting texts from our two boys, because my oldest son is home from FSU, and so they went out with their friends to see the movie, and from the movie we were getting texts about, this is hard, this is the worst thing ever, I hate this movie. So, and guess what? Still made $1 billion.
Well, of course it is. I mean, you're gonna go see it just to see what it's like, but yeah. I mean, and I did call the Mandalorian one pretty good at the very end. So yes. By the way,
really?
that the robot thing would come to the rescue, and it did. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's true. I'll give you credit for that. Did you know about the black lightsaber? Did you know? Do you even know what that is?
There's such a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in
baby.
Star Wars.
In The Mandalorian. Did you not look at The Mandalorian? Did you see the black lightsaber?
The black star. I'm trying to remember that.
Oh, that you don't remember. See, this is just like Coming to America. You haven't seen that either.
No, I'll tell you, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Walter was like, the black lightsaber was right there on his favorite TV show, but he's like, no, I don't see that. That totally looks like a white lightsaber to me. No, I'm just messing with you.
I have to. Okay, the black. I don't remember who's the black light.
At the end of The Mandalorian, the bad guy, he was in what the hell is it, TIE fighter or something?
TIE fighter, yeah, and it crashed.
Yeah, and it crashed.
And he survived.
Yeah, which this is a stupid thing about movies and TV shows. You're trying to kill this guy, the thing crashes, then you hug everyone and say goodbye and fly off into the sunset without going over there and like just totally burning his craft down to the ground.
Okay, everybody here has seen Star Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I didn't see it.
The burying of the lightsabers using her force powers at the end. Oh. That's a sequel setup. You J.O.
I didn't even see that, so now you spoiled it for all of us who are not gonna see it anyway.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I'm not gonna see it either. But okay, let me do some shout outs. John Crump is talking. There's some VA stuff which we'll get to here. Hootie Hoo, Mr. Hootie Hoo's out there. He says The Mandalorian was pretty good. Shout out to Hootie Hoo. And he says he doesn't remember any black lightsaber either. Man.
I think actually
I'm gonna have to see if this is some kind of psychosis where white people cannot see black lightsabers. Walter,
they were discussing that here at my house too. So.
Oh, the black lightsaber.
With my wife and Spencer. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't. The lightsaber colors to me are. I know they,
you don't see lightsaber colors.
No, I'm not colorblind, but they signify certain things, and it doesn't mean nothing to me.
I'm just trying to torture you, Walter. I can't resist it. Sorry. Yeah. So that was the really cool part at the end of that. That has a meaning in there. There is a black lightsaber out there. I see you don't know this, Walter, but that is the Mandalorian lightsaber.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he took that he killed the Mandalorian dude's parents.
Yeah. So I don't know how we transitioned into that, but okay. Oh, we were talking about Star Wars being the worst movie ever, but it still made a $1 billion. Clover
Now
Tack says it's a dark saber.
When
There's only one, and it's in Mandalorian lore.
I carry my revolver in single action setting when he cut himself out of the TIE fighter. Yes, I do remember that now.
Yes, but Clover Tack did correct us. It's called the dark saber. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it the black saber. I reserve my rights. You know, Wakanda, mofo's.
Wakanda. Yeah. Okay.
Well, listen. At least the Mandalorian was better than Star Wars. What can I say?
I
got
I
that.
believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Star Wars was, like I said, my son, when we were in New Orleans, we went and saw it on, not on Christmas Day, but the day after, I think, or the day before. I can't remember which way it was. It wasn't on Christmas Day. He went on and on. Every time something was mentioned, even similar to it, it started him all again.
I know. I
it's
went through that same thing. Jake Delahome says, I don't see black or white sabers. I just see nerds. Laugh out loud. And Richard from BWE Firearms says, I just got here, and the first thing I hear is Hank talking about his black lightsaber. WTF. So,
black.
yeah. Anyway, that was The Mandalorian was good. Star Wars was horrible. Let's see, what else do we want to get into? Everybody's happy with Ricky Gervais right now until we hear him talking something about Second Amendment. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's
okay.
expected.
Yeah. Oh, someone used drones. Someone used a drone and did something.
Drone.
Let me ask you this question. Who used drones the most? How long have we been using drones? Really?
Obama was the most. He
was the
that
drone
was,
king.
Really? Okay.
That was his way to reach out and touch someone without
Yeah.
having his hands on it. You know.
Yeah. By the way, everyone out there, please smash the thumbs ups. We got almost 100 people. This is our first day back, so you guys got to help us out here and get those likes going. But here's the thing. When do we start using drones? Does anyone know? Did we start using drones on the Bush 2 or Bush 1?
Probably in the first Gulf War at least.
Bush 2. I would
Well,
think. No,
I don't think
not
we
great.
had armed drones until I think it was Gulf War II, because the original Predator, that was an upgrade to put Hellfires under the wing.
Okay, so under W, we started using drones. I mean, we
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
Someone out there is going to tell us. I'm not looking at it.
Where's all of our operator buddies? in
Yeah,
the chat?
unless you want to look it up, Patrick. I'm just curious about this. So are we thinking that Obama was the one that used the drones the most?
He did a lot of them.
Yeah. So, okay. But let's see. I'm guessing that if it was... So there's Obama...
The first Predator drone was used in 2002.
2002. So that was... 2000.
That was Bush.
Yeah, that was Bush. Okay, so we had Bush, then we had Obama, then we had... and then we have Trump, right? So... And then we're saying, like, Obama used the drones the most. Did Democrats ever get mad at Obama using drones?
No.
Oh no.
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 No one remembers that.
They're saving us. They're making us safe.
Yeah. Yeah, so now apparently we're mad about that, or someone's worried about that,
The
right?
guy was a poet, and we killed a poet. I mean,
But-
holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poetry he wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wrote some poetry when his ass got blown into 15 pieces.
Yeah. So
Did you see? I mean, has the world seen all the pictures? A friend of mine sent me a bunch of pictures, and I was like, "Oh, nice, very nice."
I saw
It's like a quarter of a torso, half a head, and an arm, and they had to identify him off of that ring.
Yeah, they did a DNA thing to it.
Yeah.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, I saw some good memes on that. I saw some good memes on that. I think the funniest one, the last one I saw, someone put that he just stopped smoking.
My question is, was he, and a lot of these Iranian generals and leaders that are in power now took part in the Iranian embassy hostage thing, the takeover of the original hostage. Was he a participant in the original embassy thing?
I don't know. I know. So looking at the news on this was kind of a little funny, right? Because I know there's some people, like I saw Tucker Carlson wasn't too happy
Oh Jesus.
about
What did he have to say on it?
He was the
It wasn't.
Democrat. He was full-blown Democrat on this. I was shocked.
Oh, so
you
now
know,
we don't like Tucker Carlson either. We're mad at Tucker Carlson right now.
Well,
'Cause
everybody's
he
got
didn't
their
agree with it.
opinions of stuff.
Yeah,
but,
the droning of the guy. Rose McGowan apologized. I saw that.
Oh, Rose McGowan. She
What a joke.
she didn't take her medicine that day or something.
I say Trump should just say, "Hey, look, I'll loan you Air Force One. We'll drop you off there. No
Yeah.
problem."
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy and ironic, which of course we were talking about Hollywood in the beginning, right? The person who is like the co-founder of the Me Too movement, her other co-founder, what's the name of that chick? Oh
Oh,
man,
the other one from the show that used to be on.
yeah, no, I forgot the name of the one that he was dating, the chef guy that killed himself because she
I
like
knew you were talking about.
she
Yeah,
was
Andrew.
also. Yeah, she was also doing hashtag Me Too stuff to people, even though she was complaining about it. And then here comes Rose McGowan, like apologizing and stuff, where Iran has the worst, if not one of the worst, the worst treatment of women on the face of this planet. So I thought that was really funny.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
Matter.
I never understood how these people can come out. Like, if you're for women's rights or LGBT rights or whatever, how you can come out and be all buddy friendly with the Iranians or the Saudis or whoever, which they're pretty horrible to any of these classes of people.
Yeah. Oh, so people are reminding me, Asia Argento. That's who I was looking for. That's the chick that that helped Anthony Bourdain on his way out of this world. And so hold on a second. And so Michael Moore apologized, and then someone said that rapper T.I. apologized.
You know how long these people would last
So
over there?
funny. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
These people would last 5 minutes in that country when they opened their mouth and said something. They'd be hauled off and never seen again. That's like the press.
You know what?
They're like, oh,
And I think Hank's a great example of this. Immigrants appreciate the freedom in this country. People that are born here are spoiled effing brats and think the whole world is like this, or this is the worst place.
Some of them.
And every
Some
other
of them.
place is better.
if Obama had done that, he would be hailed as a hero.
They'd be having a parade for it.
I guarantee you, if Trump would have killed Osama bin Laden, there would have been people saying,
how could you?
He was a
God.
father.
He was a missionary.
Right. Yeah,
The salt of the earth. How
What
could
is
you?
it? The religious scholar Osama bin Laden was died today, is how it would read,
his
right?
family of goats are upset.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So John Crump says the leftists also threw a fit when Trump deported a Nazi back to Germany to stand trial.
Yeah, they
Wait, did this actually happen? Is this
yes,
real?
it
No.
was. It was like an 89-year-old guy that he sent back
It
who
doesn't
had
matter.
escaped trial.
It doesn't matter what he does. He's on the
It
show.
doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. And by the way, there is no statute of limitations on being a Nazi.
Yeah.
If you're a Nazi, to the Hague with you.
Well, yeah. Now that's a good point. You bring up a very good point. Let's take a trip around the world. Go to Japan. You know, after World War II, most of the corporate leaders in the major corporations in Japan were all former Japanese generals, and their families. And did they go after them?
No, well, I think
After
I think we made a
after they
different deal.
slaughtered Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Chinese and Koreans. Did they go after them?
Yeah, I think we made a different deal.
After they did chemical weapons tests on American prisoners. Did they go after them?
True enough. We did
So,
we did a deal. Shooting Gallery NE gave us $2. He says was not aware that T.I. was relevant anymore. But he is T.I. is Taliban. I mean, what he was doing to his daughter is pretty Taliban. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Yeah, he's checking her hymen.
Yeah, he was taking his daughter all the way up to 18 years old to the doctor. You didn't hear about this, Walter?
Yeah.
To get her checked to make sure that her stuff was still intact. A rapper
Yeah.
who has banged a lot of chicks. He thinks he's going to escape that way. Yeah.
That's disturbing.
By the way, if you
Yeah.
want your daughter to be a freak, do this. This is this is how you mess her up.
You want your daughter to run you over when you're walking across the street.
Vanessa Kitty says T.I. question mark. She has no idea who
You know
that
the
is.
worst is not only that he did that, but it was newsworthy. Like, imagine being that person and then finding out like you're now known in the news for you're that chick that your dad took you to the
Well,
doctor
you know what's the
this year.
funny thing? When that all came out, and people were attacking T.I. on social medias, his daughter was over there liking everyone's post that was attacking him.
I guess she didn't enjoy it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think she was too happy about that. And I'm telling that's okay. And that's the way you mess your kids up, by the way, when you start doing all that craziness. Whatever you think you're going to save your kids from and you drive yourself nuts trying to, thinking you're going to stop that, that's what winds up happening to you. But yeah.
Hey, did you see, can you post what I sent you on your phone? I just texted you something.
Okay, let's see. What did you send me?
It's a meme with Trump, Donald Trump Jr. If you're not following Donald Trump Jr. on Instagram, your life is not complete. You gotta follow Donald Trump Jr.
Oh,
So
wait, is
Trump-
it? Oh, hold on. I'll throw it up. I'll throw it up here while you're talking about it. Go ahead, talk.
So Trump is saying, I'm pro-oxygen. Sweet, beautiful oxygen. And then the next frame in the meme is liberals with bags over their heads.
Yeah. Listen, we're not. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for anyone else. I know I'm not a super Trump fan, but come on. And I'm under. Am I wrong? I thought these guys there was some kind of there's some kind of intelligence that these guys are trying something, right? That's why they had to drop bombs on this guy. They had to deploy the missiles on him.
He's been anti-America since whatever the embassy takeover, but recently he helped disrupt the embassy. What was that? A month ago? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a couple weeks ago. He was part of that, and then he was meeting with people in a country over from his own, trying to help them figure out how to fuck with Americans more. So they fucked with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, so did you guys see the Ayatollah over there bawling, crying out tears?
Who cares about that?
Did No, I'm just curious if anybody else laughed when they saw that.
Yeah.
Like me.
So yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, and we're supposed to feel bad?
Yeah.
But, I don't think so. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, and Diesel Vision says, I agree with what T.I. is doing as a father to a daughter. Okay. Understood. I don't have any daughters, but I wouldn't get into that. I wouldn't do that to my daughters. You can't stop. They just come up with different ways, by the way. So just think about that for a second.
God.
If you think you're gonna, let me just.
That's what a prison wallet's for.
Yeah, if you think, oh, wait a second, I'm gonna check this thing on my daughter. Let's remember, human beings have several orifices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, Richard, you have a daughter. I know that's bad.
Dude, I hope you have. Where's Lola?
Okay, Lola's mad at me now.
She needs to make a daughter for you, so you can hear people talk like that. That's
Okay, I'm just trying to tell you something.
Yet, so.
I am just trying to tell you guys out there who think you can live in this world and do all your dirt and do all kinds of terrible things, and there's never going to be such a thing called revenge happening to you. And just go read Opt Out of Gun Control's. I'm not gonna.
That should have been Opt Out of Gun Control. Should have been.
Listen, kids are inventive. This is one of the things that we have to try to do, right? Like if you get older and you block out your creativity, this is the guaranteed way you get old. Remember that kids are very creative. So when you think you close one door, another door opens. I'm just saying. Walter has no clue.
Guns. Did you guys see the Ruger's bringing out a 5.7? What do you guys think about that?
No, Crump. Okay, John Crump says, want me to text you a picture of the body? No, thanks.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I got pictures if you want to see it.
Well, she is 18 now, so.
Wait, the body of the. Wait, are we talking about the body of the daughter, or are we?
No, he's not.
I thought he was talking about a different body. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
Well, that was a joke. You got within 24 hours, you got pictures of the dead Iranian general, right? No pictures of Epstein.
Yeah.
Well, as Ricky Gervais says, we all know Epstein didn't commit suicide.
Yeah, I know. He's all your friends.
Yeah, I bet it got a little quiet in that room when he said that too. Because
Did anybody see Tom Hanks's reaction to all that?
That was crazy.
It looks like if you fart in front of him, he would be like embarrassed.
Did you see the guy who's running Apple?
Oh God, Tim Cook was just like.
Yeah, he went
like,
right in after Apple, right? Yeah.
Hide me.
And Ricky Gervais. I think I saw those memes too, and people put, and Ricky Gervais also did not commit suicide.
Yeah.
in case something weird happens.
Oh, well, you see the woman that was what's his Epstein's Phil
She's in
Phil.
hiding now.
No. Well, yeah, she is, but I saw something on Fox where she's being protected by ex-SEALs or something.
She hired special protection? She's like, they're not getting me.
Let me say this to you. You better hire somebody.
Yeah. So, what was the thing? Oh, I was going to ask you guys something, and it just went out of my brain here. What was that on the subject of, okay, whatever.
Ruger 5.7?
No, we're not ready for guns. We're not ready for guns yet. We're not done.
I'm ready for it.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. The Ruger 5.7 has been mentioned.
I've seen it for way less than $600. So
really, already?
They don't have them in stock, but they.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
The two that I've seen so far,
yeah.
A Ruger 5.7. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
Did you guys shoot my FN 5.7?
Yes, it is awesome. I like the 5.7.
Yeah,
I'm just not paying $1,200 for a pistol or $15 for a rifle.
Well, the FN 5.7 is awesome. It's an awesome pistol. By the way, Daniel, God is my judge, says if you really want to picture Hillary in a thong. Exclamation.
What about Clinton in a bathrobe? That's in Epstein's house.
Blue dress.
Blue dress. I'm sorry, blue dress.
Yeah. So hold on. Shooting Gallery NE gave us $5. He says Walter's Epstein comment equals game changer. Laugh out loud. Well, also, you know what? Okay, before we're gonna get into guns here in a second. There's isn't there evidence coming out from Epstein's family or the guy they hired
Epstein's
to do
family. What are you talking about? Epstein's family?
No, or the people who are doing the autopsy, whoever is representing him. Yeah, they've got someone doing their own independent autopsy on him, and that guy said there's no way with those injuries he killed himself.
Yes, yeah, but that's not new news.
Oh, okay. That's not news. Yeah. Everybody knows that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much a given.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay,
I would check everybody's bank accounts that were anywhere near that prison facility. I'm sure they're monitored. Well, anyways, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, let's go on to the 5.7. So, first of all, FN 5.7 pistol, very nice gun. Richard and I were actually talking about this earlier. I wish there was a smaller version, but I do like that gun, right? The ammo's getting cheaper. The FNs themselves are coming down in price. We've seen deals. They're not all $1,200. We've seen some deals out there, but the Ruger one is coming in at around $600, right?
Yep. $750 is MSRP, I think.
$750.
I've seen it,
but it'll be under that.
Some of the ones I thought
was $699.
I saw some posted for $550-ish.
Yeah,
I would buy it for that price.
Whether they'll ever have any in stock is another story, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and this is one of the guns that they put a thing out and then it's out there. So hold on a second.
They've already hit certain stores. I believe already have them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're not waiting or anything. They basically put out an announcement and started shipping.
Yeah. Richard, you said you have a friend that has one, right? But you haven't shot it yet.
So one of my buddies, he does finance in the gun industry. It's Slav Guns, and he got a pre-release NDA agreement that was embargoed, and did the review. So when they came public with it, boom, he just popped the video up. So he's a guy with, I think he's 3,000 subs, and he got 50,000-60,000 views on that video.
Nice
for him.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
yeah, and it just goes to show that you don't have to be the biggest baller gun tuber out there to
Richard,
get
back
some.
up. Listen to what Richard said. Didn't he say he's a finance guy in the
Yeah,
gun?
that's the biggest baller.
Okay. I take it back. Wait a second. Oh, Walter, you know what?
You got a mind block thing going on.
You're a genius, Walter. I knew there's a reason why we have you on this.
I might be eating my cheeseburger and my chili cheese dog and munching on fries, but I am listening.
Yes, I know, Walter. You're a genius. That's why we got you here, man.
Put the pieces of the puzzle together and you get the answers.
Very good. So listen. So as what Boss Hog says, does the Ruger work? So I know there's a bunch of videos. Different people put videos out. What do you guys? Have you guys seen any of the videos?
Ones I saw from what's his face with the long beard stuff. Gun Blast.
Yeah.
Okay, Gun Blast.
Gun Blast is basic. He sticks the magazine and pulls the trigger.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah.
And it went bang, 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 bang. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, does that have a locking system, or somebody says it
is lever delayed blowback.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a weird one.
What does that mean?
It's not a straight blowback pistol, and it doesn't have a locking system like a tilting barrel, like a Browning gun.
Mm-hmm.
It has a spring-loaded lever that the action has to overcome the spring tension to make it work. It's called lever delay blowback. It's the only famous gun that has lever delay blowback would be like the FAMAS.
Okay.
It's not a common design.
Why did they go with that? Yeah.
Let me tell you why. It's probably inexpensive to make.
It's not expensive. Yeah, you have a levered bar and a spring.
I'm just telling you the truth,
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand. So what do you guys think is wrong with the FN? Like is it just the price? You guys think
dollar sign.
Dollar sign. That's it. Absolutely, and availability of ammunition.
Let's be perfectly honest. The FN57 is not made of unobtainium. There's nothing magic about that pistol.
Plastic
it's
and
just
a little bit of metal.
Right.
Okay.
It's a lot of plastic, and I think the plastic on the slide is because you got to keep the mass down for that system. But yeah, the 5.7 isn't anything crazy great. It's nice. But it's a $500.
So do you feel like the price that FN has on it is just like is just marketing, or what do you think?
What choice do you have?
I think it's a little bit. They're the only player out there. What are you going to do? You're going to buy the Masterpiece 5.7 that looks like a turd? I mean,
yeah.
If you want the FN 5.7 to go with your PS9, unless you sell
you
don't have many.
Well,
Bless you.
PS9 is another prime example. Mm-hmm. That's a $500 gun too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not new technology. It's not.
So okay, so my question about this then is because I think the 5.7 round is pretty cool, right?
It is.
Yeah. So then why is it only now that we've got like Ruger jumping in there?
FN did not release like SAMI specs on the 5.7 round to companies. They didn't release it until recently. So
yeah, a couple of years ago.
They finally contracted with Federal, which is why ammo was so expensive. FN was the only producer of the ammo. You have to import it or wherever they're producing it. And there was no competition in the marketplace.
There's other people making the ammo here now.
Yeah.
For years, for 10 or 15 years, it wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And prices are coming down. Richard, I don't know. I haven't kept track of it.
39 cents around.
39 cents? Okay. Yeah. So, is that what, Walter? Why are you laughing?
No, I mean, you said prices coming down. You said you've seen them for $800. I've never seen one for $800.
Really?
I got my 5.7 like 2 years ago. Street price was like $1,200. I got it street price was $1,300. I got it for $12.
Okay.
Best price on 5.7 ammo right now, box of 500 is 34 cents, 34.4.
Which is, when you're talking about the price on 9mm being 17, 18 cents a round, that's pretty high dollar.
Oh yeah.
223, 30 something.
Same.
Yeah.
You can shoot a 223 rifle and not break the bank.
So
5.7 to me is like a perfect varmint round, like for prairie dogs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But 500 rounds fits in your pocket.
I totally think it's cool, and I've always wanted one. They've done stupid marketing things and those have never really made sense and kept it sort of premium when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a sign we will see better 5.7 guns coming out. I know, Walter, you have one of those 5.7 upper ARs. As you mentioned, there is Masterpiece Arms stuff, which is it is ugly. Yeah. Kathleen Music Lover says 5.7 sucks. And also, which I saw her say this, she said bullpups suck. Thank you, Kathleen. I love you also. Okay. She's trolling me. She's trolling me now, but I still love you. You know, what can I say? 5.7 doesn't suck though. I don't think the round sucks, and I don't think the FN 5.7 pistol or the PS90. I don't think those suck. I think I agree with you guys. They're kind of expensive. I have had them in the past, but I wound up selling them in order to had to get other guns and stuff. But I kind of miss it, especially the 5.7 pistol. I wish we could get like a little smaller version of that, and I would like to see more people making these, and then maybe we get like a little, Glock 43 P365 size pistol in 5.7.
You're not so the problem here.
The magazines are too big for that. You're not.
Magazines are too big,
right.
And you got to remember that the round is not. It's made for a certain size barrel length. It's not like 9mm, which has a lot more variable to it.
Okay.
Because the power you get out of that tiny little bullet is its speed.
Yeah.
So you got to have.
I was
kind
of joking. There were two guns released from Ruger, and one was the 22 caliber LCP. I'm like, now if they made a 5.7 version of the LCP, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But if you shoot the 5.7 pistol, whether it's the FN or the Ruger, the Ruger is the 57, not 5.7.
Yeah, it's a 57, but whatever.
Oh, it's the 57. Okay.
It's the
Pardonnez-moi.
like ketchup.
Yeah.
So if you shoot one of those, there's like a Most Nagant size fireball coming out of it, because it's really a rifle cartridge. So the powder doesn't burn in the barrel. The powder's on a pistol. The powder's still burning. And that you get, like, if you shoot that pistol at dusk, you're gonna be blind. You're not gonna be able to see.
Yeah.
Only thing Ruger screwed up with is no threads on the end of the barrel.
Yeah.
Who comes out with threads on the end of the barrel? Out of the box. Nobody does.
Take that back.
There's some,
There's plenty of pistols.
Yeah,
It seems like now everybody's doing that. Even
some people doing it. Some people.
Even the most conservative manufacturers now are putting threaded barrels on their guns. So.
Let's see. Okay, also, you know what? Let's not skip over the fact that Ruger came out with a 22 LR version of the Ruger LCP, which is the P3AT. And we can't even get, which is, they already came out with Gen 2 of the LCP, right? And Kel-Tec can't make a Gen 2 of the P3AT yet, but oh wait, Kel-Tec did put out a little tiny 22, but that really wasn't like a Gen 2 of the P3AT, I don't think.
That didn't count.
Yeah. Speaking of Kel-Tec, Len Holt says, besides FN, a Kel-Tec 5.7 bullpup would be fun. Maybe something like in the, something you could put in a backpack.
Yeah, but what you have to make they would have to make a completely different platform to shoot it. I mean, you're not going to put 5.7 in a 223 platform. It's like overkill. You lose all
the reason for the 5.7 is
right.
It's tiny.
Small.
It's compact.
Small. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to put it in a certain platform.
Do you think so? We shot the Kel-Tec P33 this weekend, Babyface and myself. Do you think it would be good in something that size, or that's about the size of a?
That's what you're getting with the Ruger. That's what the Ruger is.
Oh, okay.
I think that's about the size of the Ruger.
Well, who knows? Maybe they will.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What other new stuff is coming out here? By the way, CloverTac says he wants to know who's going to SHOT Show. So let's do a hand count. Who's going to SHOT Show? I'm going.
Not me. Not able to.
Babyface P not going.
Next year I plan on it.
Okay. Walter's going. Richard
here.
Hughes.
My containers leave tomorrow, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were.
So who's going to Iraq veteran?
Next year. Oh, well, this year. What am I talking about? Next year. This year.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patrick, you going?
Who's going to the YouTube?
When is it?
So.
The
What's
IV.
the date?
April?
Early October.
October? Oh.
Oh, I'm sure I can
90
go.
minutes. It's 90 minutes from Patrick's house. It's going to be on your anniversary, Patrick. I'm sure.
I hope not. Because Marley may have to let me go.
Same weekend as Knob Creek.
Because it was the wedding. It was your the weekend of your wedding this past year.
Well, it'll change depending on.
Yeah, I think also it happens around the same weekend that they have the Overland East as well. I don't know if anyone.
Do they do that on purpose?
No. I'm always trying to get to the Overland East. I've never gotten out there. That's overlanding for like you take your vehicle off road.
Oh, speaking of that, did you watch Marco's video on making shrimp and steak? I think it was.
I saw the thing for it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Was it good?
Oh man, I don't do guacamole, but the meat stuff looked good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love some good guac.
I heard Marco's a good cook.
Made like burritos, kind of like soft shell burrito. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? Who's Marco?
Marco, he's from Overland X. I have a video on Stranger Palooza with Walter and I looking at his rig. His rig was legit. He had a legit overlanding rig, and he cooks
steak tacos with some good guac.
Yeah. So he has a Jeep Wrangler, and we were looking at his rig that he goes overlanding with, and we were like, "What do you cook when you're out on the road?" And he said everything from steak to tacos.
Yeah. So speaking of, when you watch that video, he'll use a little Hamilton Beach blender. Mm-hmm. Guess what I ended up with at Christmas.
Oh, you got one of those?
At the family gift exchange swap from each other thing, I ended up with that exact same Hamilton Beach blender.
Walter, I think you did the best over the Christmas break.
I got a watch and a little blender?
I think so. And I still have a box over here for you with goodies.
Oh, that's right. We still got swag over at the
Yeah. Ant Diesel Vision wants to know. Ant Diesel Vision wants to know who's going to Iran. Anyone going to Iran out there? Any Iran takers? Let's see. Okay, so you know what?
Hopefully we administer that from a desktop. Like ready, aim, fire, good.
Yeah. By the way, and this is just hold on. Let me go full screen here so you guys can see this. This is just a toy. Any YouTube censors who are out there.
Firearm?
Yes. I think this stuff came from Pixamite. If I can actually open it.
Well, hold on a minute. I got something to show too.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, cool.
I think Pixamite was the where we got this from. So there goes a nice little Styrog keyring. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. I'm not done. Walter's gonna like.
Nobody got guns for Christmas?
Listen, I don't know about you guys. I don't really do Christmas presents. I buy my stuff all year round. So, and then Lola goes, well, that's your Christmas present. Hold on, Walt. Check this out. Rocket launcher. That's what we...
Handcuffs.
That's what you call in the... No.
Is that handcuffs on there too, or is it a keychain?
No, it's a keychain. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher right there. Hold on. I'm not done. For the dictator in you. I'm always the dictator. What can I say?
Dictator. You're a dictator?
Dictator. The giver of the whatever, Walt. Whatever.
The what? The giver of the what?
The double entendres. Check it out. The Dictator AK. That's cool.
This black magazine. They'd have a gold mag too. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. And then also look, check it out. A little pouch.
Patrick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
AK knife up in there, if you could believe that.
Oh, hey.
So let's see. I think I've got to figure out how
we got to get all our BB guns. Is that what we got to do? We got to have all palm size.
Check this out.
What? Where's mine?
AK
I got
knife
one
right there.
too.
Boom. So all right. So there we go. All right. Now let me go back to you guys so we could show. Okay. Hopefully we could actually show Patrick what Patrick is up to, and he's behaving himself.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just playing video games. I know what you're talking about.
I received. Well, okay. Before we went on our little. Before the dictator let us go on a holiday break.
The best silencer ever, the dictator to me. Big giant potato.
Oh boy.
Chris Elog. I hope I'm saying his name right on the end there. He requested a Trump Trump
patch?
The boar patch, right?
Patch, okay.
Sent him one, and unsolicited, he sent me another.
Oh wait, this is a big one. Nice.
Yeah,
A ballad song.
Wow,
Yeah,
very
bye.
nice, very nice.
yeah.
You know what I get from Chris? You know what I get from Chris? Nothing.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
well,
Look at that
Okay, well, and then I sent Chris, and he posted a picture of. I sent him 4 patches, I think, and a hoodie,
oh wow. Oh, I think I saw that. Let me see if I can pull up
and a
his
50
Instagram.
caliber bottle opener.
Damn. You got some good shit.
Yeah,
So,
let me see if I could pull that up on his S1. What's his thing? S1RK.
Yeah.
So let me see if I could throw up there. Boom! There goes the stuff Walter sent over right there. 2 patches. One of the SHF openers, bottle openers. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's actually built on a Russian 50 cal round, actually.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So very nice, very nice. Congratulations.
Once again, yeah, unexpected surprise.
Walter.
That was always good, you know.
Yeah, Walter getting all the gifts.
Well, you know,
I mean, okay, yeah.
I
What can I
made
say?
sure that it was reciprocal, I guess we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that can go right up next to the other one that I have here from.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. There was someone who I saw that actually bought like a Hank Strange. Yeah, I'm trying to find his. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, so Chris Williams out there. I'm gonna throw this up so you can see this too, Walter. He got a Safety Harbor. Do you see that? Boom! Look at that. He got a Safety Harbor
That's
hoodie.
right, yeah.
I think he won the hoodie from you over the winter break. So it looks like he's got the whole patch collection going on there. But on top of that, he actually got the Hank Strange hoodie. Look at that. Very nice with the Hank Strange logo on it. So very cool. Thanks for the support. I wanted to make sure we threw that in
Well,
there.
that's right. He got the hoodie. Chris got a shirt.
Yeah. Also, if I know there were a bunch of people that won stuff before we went away on the break. If you have not gotten in touch with Lola and haven't gotten your stuff out yet, you probably need to get in touch with Lola, get the addresses and stuff like that, because there's still stuff here that we're sending out to people. I don't know if you got all your stuff out, Walter.
I did.
I
did.
I didn't send any of my stuff out.
No. Oh.
No, I'm waiting for Hank to sign the stuff.
Well. Oh. Okay. Good luck on that one. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Don't wait around. We were actually waiting to see if we would get some patches with the new logo on that you guys see down right here. Ish, if I could do it properly, because this camera.
Still no patches from the Chi-Coms?
No patches. Patches have not come in yet. Can I say?
I don't believe that, man. They got my stuff on time when I did it. So.
Yeah, by the way, listen, everyone out there right now, smash the thumbs ups. We got like 128 people watching. We only got 76 thumbs ups.
I know.
So smash the thumbs ups, people. We appreciate it.
I got confused.
Yeah. What about you, Patrick? Did you get anything you want to brag about for Christmas?
For what?
For Christmas?
I got a new computer and a new monitor, and it's amazing, and I never want to go back, and I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
A new gaming computer. No. Marley got me allowed me to get a new gaming desktop and a new monitor.
Allowed.
Yeah, because it's expensive.
That's
so.
marriage talk now. Marriage talk.
You should have said okayed the purchase.
Yeah, that's basically she okayed the purchase of it, which thank God, because it's awesome.
And what did you have to give up for that? You know, does Marley now have to take you and check your hymen or something like that?
She got what I gave up is she got a one of those really expensive blenders. Shit, what's it called?
Like the juicer things?
No, not a juicer. I'm sorry, not a blender, a mixer. One of those really expensive.
She got.
Vitamix?
No.
KitchenAid mixer.
A KitchenAid.
Yeah, and it's actually really awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
My wife's Jewish. If I got that for her, I'd be living on the street.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
She's been wanting one for years. So she found a super discount on it and was like, "Can I have this?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's your Christmas present. Let's go get it."
we have a KitchenAid.
It's awesome. That thing is so cool.
Yeah, I have a Vitamix. I think that's cool. The Vitamix.
Is that the one that you can like heat soup and stuff with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things are pretty awesome.
Yeah, you can make milkshakes and all kinds of crazy stuff with that Vitamix. It's loud as all get out. You can't hear anything.
I got a Hamilton Beach personal mixer.
I got a Hamilton Beach personal massager.
Okay, now we're getting out of control. Okay. Now it's gone too far.
Actually, we have the one that they do all the videos with, the blender.
The Blend Tech?
Blend Tech. We have a Blend Tech.
Yeah, that guy did the Will It Blend videos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go on to some other stuff here that we got to talk about.
Wait, you missed what I got for
Oh,
Christmas.
what did you get for Christmas? Do you?
I can
By the way,
talk
do
about
you
it because
celebrate
I know my
Christmas?
wife's not watching.
Do you celebrate Christmas, Richard? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you celebrated Hanukkah or. Yeah.
Well, I'm Lutheran. My wife and daughter are Jewish, but
Oh.
they figure it's a twofer, so we.
Yeah, you get
more-
both.
Oh,
You get
okay.
both days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Multi-religional family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell you what I got because my wife's not watching. She's at a Tea Party meeting.
Okay.
So Santa brought me a Black Friday PSA 6.5 stainless steel 20-inch barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Santa also brought me a Keltec RFB
Oh.
tan, desert tan.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
And
All
there's
right.
no QD
Wait a
points on it.
second. Really?
I was shocked.
Okay. I don't know why there would be cutie points on it.
Not even M-Block. Santa also brought me the Hightower Armory tan bullpup stock for my 10 mil.
I did see that.
Okay.
And it has M-Lock slots that you can put QD points into it, which is kind of a neat idea.
Okay. So is that the 18-inch RFB or the what is it? The
Yeah,
24-inch barrel?
Patrick advised me to get the 18.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. In desert tan.
Desert tan.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Have you gotten a chance to shoot it yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I was out with Chris Illog this weekend, and Chris didn't give me anything for Christmas. Nothing.
I mean, what can I say? He got a truth pistol from KD, and he didn't let me shoot it. So
Oh, I
mean,
got
that's-
to shoot that. That was nice.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the way it goes. He sends me the little baby ballad song. He sends Walter the grown-up Big Daddy ballad song. I mean,
Sorry.
yeah. What can I say? Yeah, probably gonna send Walter a real one of those little Jeep. What's the Jeep called?
The Jeepney.
Yeah, the Jeepney. There you go. So.
Chris said he'll bring the truth over to your house so you can shoot it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. We need to do a video on that. So let's see. Okay, listen. There you go. The Jeepney. There you go.
Jeepney. Mine's still in the container too.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to see here if there's some other stuff that we need to get into.
You didn't read my super chat.
I didn't read your super chat. I didn't see.
Wait, you super chatted when you're sitting here on the show?
I don't even see
Yeah,
a super
I'm
chat from you. Where is it? Hold on.
I'm 98 subs away from 2,000.
How long ago did you put your super chat in here?
Oh, like before John Crump came in, I think.
Oh wow. Oh, that's way back.
And I even posted Crumpy/Scout for him.
Oh, okay. So tell us what your super chat is right now.
My super chat is I need subs. I need like 98 subs to get to 2,000.
98. Okay, so everyone out there, go look.
What sort of services can you offer us for that 98? I'll broker a deal.
Services.
Services, yep. What do we get? Remember, did you see the woman that sent out nudes and got $700,000 for charity for Australia?
Okay,
Listen,
so
we can broker a deal here.
Send out what?
I
Nudes?
won't
Yeah,
send nudes
Walter
if
didn't
you
see
sub
this
me.
one.
But
No,
if you
send it to him,
don't sub,
He will send you nudes.
Yeah. I don't see this in here. Yeah, see, Babyface, I told you to get those boobies, man. You don't listen.
I could have, yeah.
wait. We should change that. I finally figured out what Babyface doesn't need boobs. He's doing good on his own. No, I'm.
You need
genius.
boobs? We can get you some boobs.
No, but
Then you'll
we
stop
need-
making fun of me with boobs.
You need to get Hank butt implants.
But
Oh, God, yeah, we do.
No.
Poor man.
I don't know if that's gonna make any difference. I really don't know. But yeah, I don't think men need to have butts anyway. So
Just scratch them off. By
you don't
opening
need
anyway.
you don't need your butt.
When I was at the hacienda, I don't mean to say I was checking out your butt, but I noticed something was missing.
Wow.
Hey, can you
Okay.
tell me about- Patrick, I want to ask you about
Uh-huh.
my new Python from Colt. What do you think?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's
how many-
pretty good. I don't have one yet, but Colt, you listen to me. Go ahead and send one out my way. I'll take it.
So how bad are I think they're going to bend people over?
They're bending people over for $14.99 at the moment.
Yeah.
Holy moly,
So-
bless them up holy.
Yeah, so Patrick, are you flip-flopping from your best of, worst of videos that we did? Because I thought in there you were mad at Colt in those videos.
So the ones they did before were hot garbo. I think the new ones could potentially live up if they could get their shit together.
Okay.
I don't see from the videos I've seen of people that have them and have been shooting them. I don't see any memmed parts. I don't see any. The only thing that I know Colt, like I said in my video, which I put out a video today about this, I don't think Colt can blue guns anymore. Like they're at least not like they could back in the 70s and 80s. Like the old Pythons to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where they'll actually do that caustic bluing. But the reason Colt is doing stainless steel for all their guns before they, release them in blued is because modern machining, you can cut stainless and polish it to look pretty good. Bluing is really a skilled thing.
It involves manual.
Yeah, it's a lot of manual labor and
a lot of manual.
time.
Connecticut evolves to a lot of wages.
Mm-hmm.
And
So I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon, which is sad because blued is where it's at. But the Python from the internals that I saw, Ken Hackathorn, which I was on the same location with him one time, and it was pretty cool, and I should have said hi to him.
What do you mean you were on the same location?
When I went to do that helicopter shoot, Hackathorn was there training some like secret squirrel guys, and I should have said hi to him, but I was like, I can't go say hi to this guy. That's weird.
You were at a training thing with a guy.
It wasn't. He was training some secret squirrels from a different country. He was not part of our thing. He was just there doing training with another group.
Okay.
So I couldn't like go and interrupt him and be like, "Hey, can I have a picture with you?"
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so he says it's the bee's knees, and I'll give him. He probably knows a lot more about revolvers than I do. But no, I think there's a chance with the Python. It depends on street value. It really depends on street price. Because remember, if you want a good Python right now, you're talking 2,000 and up on the low end. So if you can get one for $1,250, a good new one for $1,250, I think that it might be able to do it. But we will see.
Yeah.
When I saw you guys doing the thing about the best of the decade or the worst of the decade, and then the 5.7 came out, and they said, boom, they stole it right at the end. They waited till the last day to steal the thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiaski says Colt effed up by waiting this long. They needed to do this release at the height of Walking Dead.
Yeah, if they would have.
Jason St. Pierre agrees with him. You guys agree?
That's what I. So the funny thing I was saying is I probably will buy one. There's no reason not to. If it's a good pistol, I'll probably end up picking one up. But the sad thing is the thing that I was saying is I'll probably end up buying a Rick Grimes gun because they're coming out with the 4 and the 6-inch. And I was like, well, I already have a 4-inch gun. I might as well do a 6-inch.
Does Colt have a custom shop?
They still do, but the Pythons are no longer coming out of the custom shop.
Not yet.
So that's
someone else might do it.
The other argument I was having was with myself and the internet to myself was, you can get a new 686 or even a used 686 from Smith & Wesson without the key lock on it for I don't know $700 or $800 for a really really fine model of a 686. Send it off to Smith and have their custom guys do a full workup on the trigger, the complete trigger job, and still come in under the cost of the Python. And the 686 to me is like, until the Python came back out, the 686 was the gun. That was the revolver.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's see here. SoCal Gunner was asking us a question. He says, have y'all seen the new Chiappa Rhino match?
No, but I'll go look it up.
Yeah.
What has it got, like a 3-foot long barrel or something?
Yeah. And while you're looking that up, so Patrick and I did do a video on the Sky Red Dot that recently came out. And funny enough, today they announced, and we were talking about this in the video, right, Patrick? So today,
Yes.
Sky announced their new DVG-1 and DVG-1RD. They're both red dots. They're both striker fired. They have straight triggers. One has a red dot on it. The red dot version is going to be like $389. What do you guys think about
Okay,
that?
so there is a slight price increase for the.
Yeah.
They're playing
So
by going to
striker fired.
$389. They're playing a sticky game to me because a little bit more, you get yourself a Glock.
Mm-hmm. You get yourself a Glock. What? $389?
For
Sub
$389, you can
400?
get some used
Oh.
Well, it's not a carry gun, but you can get some used Glock 19s for $420 sometimes, $440.
Wow. Speaking of Glock,
Mm-hmm.
you see, they're in the firearms blog. You see where the French army ordered 75,000 Glock pistols?
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow,
That's
wow.
insanity.
Wow.
Well, the French
That's
are
what-
getting ready for it.
Well, they're going to have to cleanse the house of all their immigrants.
Let me throw this up there.
What are you rolling your eyes about, Richard? Come on.
You can't talk like that.
I just did.
Doesn't matter if it's true or not. You just can't talk like that.
75,000.
You can't say the truth, right?
What do they need all those Glocks for? All they need is some white handkerchiefs.
Are they going to have rubber grips so they bounce when they drop them?
Yeah, I guess.
10 or 15 miniguns will work.
I would love a minigun.
Listen, nothing beats a good old guillotine.
I would say when
Yeah,
those guys
old
went to the
school, old
embassy,
school.
when I saw the 82nd go into the embassy there in Baghdadi, I said they should have brought a couple of miniguns and just fixed the whole problem real quick. Done. Sweep
Let's
it up.
Well, the only thing I'm surprised at is that they didn't have a couple F-18s going down the street at 50 feet at Mach 2.
They do the same thing. That makes the same noise. They probably have a pod for the F. They probably put a minigun pod on the F-18.
Walter loves that noise. It's good. Yeah, that's a good
Well, if
impersonation.
you're coming down
Walt.
Creek, you can hear it in real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy shooting a minigun, man, is like. Sometimes it goes on for like.
$12.
Yeah, well, some of these guys they'll have a run that'll go like 10 or 15 seconds. And you're sitting there going.
Just think the dollar bills that go into that.
There's guys that buy pallets of ammunition there.
You're just like throwing hundreds.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We got a comment here from Shooting Gallery. NE says, "Gotta run. See you. Glad to see you back. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate it. Good to see you guys as well. Don't forget to smash those thumbs ups out there, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Chris Bullis says 75,000 Glocks that shoot blanks.
Speaking of A10s,
And opt out of gun control said A10s would be better. Go ahead.
I love
yeah,
an 810.
speaking of A10s, Aries Armory is open. Aries firearm training.
Mm-hmm.
They're not allowed to have
So,
A10s, so don't even think about
Yeah,
it.
they're not allowed to have A10s no matter what Trace says. There will be no A10s there. Just,
That
What happens at Aries Armory stays at Aries
Stays at
Armory. That's what I can say about that one. Yeah, we're going to have Trey. Actually, Trey came to hang out with us. When did he do that? Like about a week ago or something like that. So we're hanging out with him.
So are they officially open? Is he
Yes.
live in
Yes.
Technicolor?
Yes, he's open.
nice.
Yep, he's open. We'll get him to come on and talk about that soon.
Did Trey bring something 9mm to the Hacienda?
No, just came to hang out with me
I
and
would've
Lola.
thought they'll
Talk.
come.
Oh, well, you know.
If he doesn't bring the Gatling gun.
Listen, we're gonna go to Aries to shoot all his guns. So from my understanding, they've got a bunch of full auto stuff. They're gonna have some cool stuff over there. So we'll go over there. We'll do some videos. We'll show you guys. We'll have him come on. Let's see. Any other? Listen, it's so close to SHOT Show, right? What do we have? Like 2 weeks before SHOT Show. Lots of. Have you guys noticed that this has ramped up over the years? That now everyone's coming out with their stuff before.
Yeah,
SHOT
they
Show?
want to get it before shot. Yep.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much info.
I would love to come out with my new stuff, but it ain't fucking done yet.
Yeah. Well,
So what
you
do
know,
you
guys-
do you have a prototype that you're bringing?
We're doing We're doing a Glock lower for the street bog.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you've
is
put
there
this out there
anything-
already, right, Walt? Have you posted anything, Walt?
No pictures because I did post one picture of a partly machined piece of steel, metal, aluminum, but
Okay.
but no, I'll have it at shot.
Yeah.
I'll have it before then, I hope.
Yeah, and I call dibs. I'll throw up something for people. If Walter can get it finished so that we could do, even if we have to do a video of it in the raw, Walter, in the raw steel.
I like that
Are you
stuff.
talking about what you're making, Walter, or is that still under wraps?
What's that? I'm sorry.
He just said it, so
Did he say it?
yeah.
A Glock, a lower the trigger frame on the street bog is not the firearm. The upper is. So it'll be a trigger assembly or frame that takes a Glock magazine. Plus it'll take AR-15 internals. Plus it'll take the AR-15 grip.
And
Okay.
it's going to be made out of aluminum, not plastic, right?
Aluminium, yes, sir. Aluminium.
Okay.
Oh, so you can
So-
really modify the living bejeebus out of this. You could make it Glock magazines, change the grip.
In order to properly use the Glock magazine, you have to actually modify the bolt on the street bog too. So we'll probably at some point make some new bolts
Right. Okay.
because in order to get it to drop the bolt to drop down into the groove on the Glock magazine.
Hey, don't do that.
Don't point that at. Don't point that.
Yeah,
thing.
we don't know what that means, Walt. We don't know.
It probably
What
means something
what are you
middle-
trying to do? Now you had two fingers. Listen, we're gonna all have to go to a doctor and get checked after this show.
You're gonna have to talk to some Middle Eastern doctor probably.
Okay, listen. So Walter, when are you getting this done? When is this?
Well, hopefully we today is what, Tuesday.
Monday.
By the end of the week, it's 90% done. Hopefully.
Mhm.
So because we got to make the actual aluminum part. Then there's a mag release that he's got to machine, and then some other little minor stuff. So it never gets done in the time that we'll knock that out. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's like
Well,
no.
If you weren't building mini bikes all the time, probably
Yeah.
be done by now.
Yeah.
You know what? That is so easy compared to this bullshit.
Yeah. How about sticking to the business at hand, Walter? It's SHOT Show season.
The business in my hand is
Okay. All right.
there was some stress in the shop this afternoon because tomorrow the containers come and nothing was in the containers.
You mean the truck is coming for the containers tomorrow?
Yes, the truck is coming to pick the containers up for them to go to Vegas, and they'll be going to the warehouse, and then the union thugs will bring them to our spot, and they get
Okay.
$100 to drag them from the outside the building to the inside. Okay, and they're not dragging them with their backs; they're dragging with a forklift. So yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal. But anyways, not to digress to the union thug thing, but yeah. So the containers leave tomorrow, then we leave on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. So
That's
Okay.
Sunday.
it's coming up quick.
Yeah. I think
So,
I'm leaving. I think I'm
How are
leaving
you
the
going to finish
18th.
that aluminum lower? What kind of finish are you doing?
Well, the production ones will be anodized, hard coat anodized. Depending on when this piece of aluminum comes out of the machine, I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to end up Cerakoting these first couple of them. So, just for time and if I take it to the anodizers and I tell them they're chop, I have to pay $100 extra.
Oh, okay.
So, I've done it before, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. And it's not that I'm cheap, but I just fucking don't want to pay $100 more. That's all it is. But yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
I'll be
that you're
anodized.
cheap, but you are a little bit
Well,
thrifty.
I'm,
Thrifty.
well, yeah.
Miserly. Let's say
When
miserly.
it comes to gun stuff, let's buy some mini bikes, dude. Come on.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. But okay, I agree with it.
I bought another one on Saturday.
I noticed this.
$100, $100. That was
Yeah.
all.
It's a sickness.
So instead of getting, it's actually.
Peggy must be so happy right now.
It's like she saw it and she goes, "What's that for?"
famous last words. Don't eat anything.
He did that. Plus, my dad brought me another engine too. So
Okay.
things are multiple.
So let me. Okay, so KY Guns and Radio says Walter sounds sweet. Do a CZ Scorpion mag version. Is that in the works or?
Go ahead. Something caught my eye on the chat and I had to read it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said. Okay, here. Let me put this up. He says.
Again?
KY Guns and Radio says Walter sounds sweet. Do a CZ Scorpion mag version.
People are asking about that for the Street Bug. That would be cool because the magazines are. The problem right now with the Street Bug is some people their magazines are breaking. The lips.
The mags are breaking.
The lips are popping, the cracking and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Is that
okay.
from the new upgraded Street Bug Gen 2 or?
I don't really know. I haven't had a problem, but I don't leave my mags loaded sitting, and I don't know if that's been part of the or I don't know. But people have been having problems with that, and Jaroslav over there has kind of been. Some people say not be real responsive or kind to the problems. Kind of saying it's people's problem here, but I guess they're working on a fix for it. But yeah, the CZ mags work really well, and they don't have that problem. That's something we were thinking about maybe the next thing doing that, or an MP5 magazine, which
CZ mags are more prolific at this point. You think?
CZ mags are cheaper.
Yeah.
You can get the MP5 mags for depending where you get them, $25-$30.
Yeah.
For the Korean mags, not for the HK mags.
How does it the PSA AKV mags work in the Scorpion, don't they?
Yes, they do, but Scorpion mags don't work in it.
Oh, it doesn't go the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, speaking of that, we have one of those in the shop now. Another
Yes, it's
for you.
to-
And that is not a that gun has not been used. It's not used.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's not a.
I need you to chop it down, make it green, turn it into an SBR.
Make it green. What?
Yeah.
He wants it painted green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably with some Brownells paint, maybe.
Yes, and I want to put some red AK furniture on it.
Red?
Yeah, what do you call what's the red wood kind of, what's that thing?
Cherry.
Like the laminated stuff?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want wood. I thought you.
I don't
actually
know. I'm feeling it. I think it'll be
They
sexy.
actually you've got the metal handguards on the front too.
So those could be changed.
Oh yeah, you can take them off. Yeah.
Yeah, and then throw a triangle stock on there while you're at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll chat about this whole.
Yes, I know. I had that feeling. I already sent you that text, which I noticed you ignored it earlier today.
Well, I said the same thing to myself. We're gonna have to talk about it.
Let me throw this up because Richard obviously wants me to throw this up, which is kind of ridiculous. He has this post on his IG that says she went to Caltech, and then he's got his wife down on one knee giving him this Caltech thing.
And instead of she went to what is it? A Jared.
Barrett. It says she went to Barrett, I guess, which is the gun guy. The gun guy trope. She went to Barrett, and you actually convinced your wife to do that craziness.
Oh yeah.
Oh. See, your wife is awesome. Your wife is actually pretty awesome. Despite the fact she almost killed you several months ago.
Yeah.
While you were on the
that's
podcast.
That's why I only podcast from Orlando now.
Oh,
150 miles away.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble. Let's go to some. Go ahead.
I was telling Clover, I was hoping, my wife meets Lola and hangs out with Lola, but Clover said, no, don't get his wife and Lola it's not good.
I have no idea what that means. I'm not even getting in there.
Yeah, Clover said it's not good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't want the wives getting together?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm staying out of that one. That has nothing to do with me. I play my position in the corner, trying to stay out of trouble as much as possible. As Patrick knows that. Right, Patrick? I'm like a sweet, I'm the sweet, awesome, innocent husband.
Innocent, yep.
Patrick's married now, too.
I'm listening, but I'm not hearing.
No, Patrick was there this weekend to witness Lola being really mad at me.
She was
I don't want to see that.
She was not having it.
Okay, do we want to cover this ATF? Because let's do some legal stuff that's been happening, right? So over the time, there's the stuff still going on in Virginia. Okay, so I see what's going on in Virginia. Not really getting any better there. I don't know. Virginia is, I don't know. That's like that's a black hole of darkness. And then there's other things. I think we've got some bills they're trying to push through in Georgia. The ATF has changed the 4473. Richard, you were talking about that.
All right. Let me comment on this before I get too far into this here.
Okay.
You know what can of worms they're opening up here?
On the 4473?
Yeah. So, are they going to have a whole separate sheet for all the freak show denominations?
Well, okay, so first of all, how about we explain to people what the changes are? Who knows? Richard, you explain to the folks out there, what's the changes on the 4473?
Well, first off, the form layout is completely different. So if you knew what to say yes, no to,
Well, that's on purpose.
Yeah. So they criminalized you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you take a look at that thing before you fill it out. Mm-hmm.
They are changing gender to sex.
Okay. And so you could put anything you want in there? What does that mean? So before we had gender, you had to, do male, female?
No, it says male or female. There's a checkbox.
Okay. So it says sex, male or female.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't even see. It just says male or female in the box. It doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
Race is race now, because that used to be Latino, which I guess Patrick would check. Patrick, you check Latino?
Hispanic, I guess. Yeah. This is on the 4473 is Hispanic.
Yeah. So can you now just fill it out? Can I put black and Asian? Or can I put Blindian? Can I put Blindian? Pirate, yeah, Walter, good one.
Do they have a pirate spot?
I identify as a gun.
What I meant when I said that thing before, they're going to start putting the stuff about your sexuality or you could have a whole freaking page for that stuff for these freak shows. I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm pro this. I believe in plant life. Blah blah blah. It just where does it stop? Mm-hmm. You're born with you're either born with it or you're born without it or you're born with something they cut off.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know what any of that has to do with the Second Amendment or getting a firearm. I mean, to be honest with you, this 4473 is completely anti-Second Amendment anyway.
And they're the only bunch that can ask you all this stuff either, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, is it a blank space that you fill out, or is it still check this or check that?
Race is a blank on this form that they're showing on the Truth About Guns.
Okay, yeah, race, often.
Brag.
Race, mini bike.
Yeah, or racist. I identify as ist.
No. I wonder what you can get away with.
I don't know. It doesn't make... Okay, all right. So what other changes do you see on there, Richard? Sorry, I'm trying to keep this from going off the rails.
So it's the social security number, and then alien registration number, and then miscellaneous number, and it says military ID, comma, etc., which I don't know if that's where I fill in a U-pin, because if I don't fill in a U-pin, I don't get no gun.
Okay, explain to people who don't know what the U-pin is, what the U-pin is.
U-pin is Universally Personal Identification Number. So for somebody like me, when I was born in New Jersey, the governor was Richard John Hughes. There's a lot of bad me out there. And I've gotten turned down for driver's licenses. Typically it takes like an hour for me to get through the background check when I purchase a firearm. Okay. Even when using the U-pin.
And you don't see so before there was a specific spot for the U-pin, now there is.
Yeah, there was a specific spot for the U-pin. I don't know if I see, the same thing, are you a fugitive from justice? It's like, who would say yes?
Well, people do. People have, I guess.
Yeah, it's happened. I mean, that's what we talked about. That's why, that exact reason there is why Kodak Black is in prison right now. Because he lied on
I always think about Ghostbusters. Are you a god? It's like, you say yes.
Yes. I'm Gozer what is it? I'm Dozer the Gozerian? Yeah.
Are you the gatekeeper?
Yes.
I'm the keymaster.
Yeah, I'm right, I'm the keymaster.
Yeah, everybody wants to be the keymaster. Nobody wants to be the gatekeeper. Okay, so what about...
was Sigourney Weaver, so...
Yeah, you don't want to be Sigourney Weaver. You want to be with Sigourney Weaver.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be Sigourney Weaver. I don't know. It's your preference. Richard. So what about the weed stuff and all that? Did that come off, or that's still there? I'm assuming.
I'm looking. I don't. Are you convicted, misdemeanor? Marijuana. Yeah. So E. Are you unlawful user or addicted to marijuana or depressant, stimulant, narcotic drug, or any other controlled substance?
Wait a second here.
Yeah.
I thought I thought you couldn't get addicted to marijuana.
Okay, is there a checkbox there for Trump derangement syndrome?
PDS level 6? No. No.
Yeah. Okay, so is that the only changes on that?
Yeah, it's a completely different layout than what we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
And now, how many pages total is it now? Because I have to explain all the changes.
Yeah, well, it's they're only showing one page here on the Truth About Guns. Now, you guys are FFLs. When do you guys get notified?
Oh, there's probably an email.
I nothing.
I mean,
yeah,
how do you get
I agree with Peggy on that.
Now?
What's that?
You have to get them sent to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They'll probably send out some new ones to all the FFLs when it comes out. A little bonus pack, a little starter thing, and then you can request more. You can print them yourself actually if you wanted, but.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's like at least 3 pages. I know it's a fan fold. You get like.
You got 1, 2, 3, and then you have like 3 pages of the explanations or 2 pages of the explanations of the what this means and what that means. And for a while I was tearing those off, and the ATF guys, you can't take those off.
Oh jeez.
It's like, oh, okay, dude. All right, I don't whatever. It's like all it is just telling you what you're supposed to do here and what you're supposed to do there. It's like just take that. I mean, you end up with a file. It's anyways, whatevs.
You only have to keep it for 20 years, so what's the big deal?
No, oh yeah, you throw yours away after 20 years. See what happens.
Have you guys seen the Library of Congress that is the parking lot of the ATF? They have their parking lot has multiple shipping containers with 4473s back throughout the history. No, seriously.
Really?
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, because anytime an FFL goes out of business, or if you don't keep whatever, you send them to the ATF. They don't have any place to put that in their.
Put it in the parking lot.
They literally have storage crates of 4473s boxed up that if they need it.
Somebody has to go out there and fish through that nightmare.
Fish through the boxes to find the proper name and to track guns.
Yeah, there's probably mold. There's probably mold in those things.
Chance.
Yeah, come on.
I got news for you. When that stuff gets there, I guarantee you somebody scans that stuff and it goes.
They do.
Yeah.
So they scan them in, but legally they're not allowed to scan it into a searchable database. So they have to scan them, and they're backlogged.
Yeah, that's what they say to all the girls.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what they tell all the girls. Yeah.
They have to scan them and then obfuscate it so you can't search them by.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. But legally, because of our Second Amendment, they're not allowed to have a searchable database of guns. That would make for a gun registry.
Well, the Second Amendment, and I'm not trying to be controversial here, doesn't say anything about can't be a gun registry. In all honesty, the Second Amendment is an instruction to the federal government as hands off.
Basically, we're not allowed. I don't know what ruling it came from, but we're not allowed to have a gun registry, and that would entail a gun registry.
Mm-hmm.
Except every state wants a gun registry.
Except every state wants one, but the ATF's not allowed to do it. So they are stuck searching paper documents for a name. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Kiaski wants us to revisit what Walter said. He says, why would you not destroy them after the mandatory, quote-unquote, 20-year hold?
So let me just say this. You've never dealt with ATF, have you, Kiaski?
Are you waiting for him to actually answer, or is that pregnant pause?
Really? If they came to your place of business and you've been in business for 25 years, you say, I got rid of all my old records. And they say, well, why'd you do that?
20 years old.
You can't do that. I mean, I'm not saying that they might not, but I'm not going to tell.
You're not going to be the one that has to go to court to fight that.
I'd rather give my license up and start all over.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, then I had to give my license up one time because I incorporated, and you have to change your license when you incorporate. I didn't realize that. So they took my old books. That was the best thing that ever happened.
Okay, that was the easy way.
See, when they come for they go back in your books 20 years if they want. And start going through this shit from then. And, it's like, if you got books for 20 years, I don't want those books. I want to see those.
But you know what? Also, I feel like the ATF is like Darth Vader, in the Sky City or whatever the hell that is.
There are no. They make their own rules. So
yeah, pray that I don't alter them any further.
Basically,
I mean, what's saying that? Yeah. Ask Mike Deddy about ATF.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen. Before we went on the break, look at all the stuff they were getting up to. They hit up FOSTEC. Okay, FOSTEC now has like a massive nightmare in front of them. I don't know. That came out actually after, right? We took the break. Was it before? I can't remember. But anyway.
No, before.
Before, right? Yeah. So now FOSTEC with those, what were those 12 gauge? Origin 12, the Origin 12s. Now they've got to do something with all those Origin 12s. That's a nightmare to whoever's got them out there, for them to have to. Just the ATF just like made up some stuff, and there's other situations going on here that they're just making up rules. At some point here, when we get through impeachment, whatever nonsense is going on, next thing they're going to come out and say pistol braces and now SBRs, but you can't register them. They're machine guns. Who knows what the hell? Those guys are like, they're freaking like Darth Vader.
A little, they made me put serial numbers on my uppers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, from what I hear, there's other people out there still making bolt-action uppers in different calibers. They're not making them do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not.
You need to win the lottery so you can keep suing their asses.
Selective enforcement, my friend.
Yeah.
That's not equal application of the law, is it?
It's not. No, I don't think so.
I know it's not law, but if you want to be technical, but isn't that what that is?
Well, all right. So it's obviously a lesser caliber, because anything bigger than a 50 is a destructive device.
If it's in 338 and it looks like just.
That's the new form.
Oh, there's the new form. Well, my significant other downloaded the new. The potential, the proposed.
Oh, so this form is not in effect right now?
Not yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hi, Peggy.
6.
Remember, your government loves to save trees.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Not pages, but sides.
6 sides.
Sides. So, yeah, and 3. That most of it, those extra stuff is all Section B and this and that and what this means and what that means and Section R 36 below me in the back room kind of stuff. What the?
But I'm not an FFL.
Yeah.
I mean, it just you get that way after a while. It's just like, okay, come on, guys. What are you trying to save the planet? You're not going to save the planet.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let's make everybody fill this shit out and all this stuff, and then, well, the Iranians, they're not doing nothing wrong. No, come on. It's the Russians. Yeah, it's the Russians. Yeah. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so there's people out there making bolt-action uppers for ARs and AR-10s that share all the same characteristics as mine, but probably what I understand, ATF's not making them serialize their stuff.
It's selective, Walter, without a doubt.
Now, I could open up a big storm of a can of worms kind of thing if I really want to, and I've been thinking about it, but I don't know if I want to be the guy that like the guy that did it to me.
You're not making any friends doing that.
I know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Now I would just leave that.
I have to do it. Everybody should have to do it, right?
I agree with you. But do you want to be known as that guy?
Yeah, I think karma is real. Karma is real.
There's that guy that did it to me already. So
why did you get out the butt knife when you started saying that? I noticed you got out the butt scraper.
I like to run my fingers over the broken edge, that's sort of serrated feeling, and just thinking how that could do. Anyways, but no, that's the kind of stuff that I have to talk to a lawyer person about, actually.
What is the Barrett caliber that they do in California? It's like
416 Barrett.
416. Oh, you want to speaking of
Because
416?
it's not a 50, so it's not
Right.
banned by name.
Right, and
Right.
when the 416 came out, well, first thing, the only reason Barrett did the 416 was because the military was looking for a new sniper cartridge, right?
Oh,
So this one here came out of the Yuma Proving Grounds, and look what it's marked. Can you read that?
Yeah.
It says Barrett 50, doesn't it?
Yeah, I see
So this
that
was
now.
this was made by Barrett. They necked it down, and this was a round that they were testing at Yuma. I
that's
met
pretty cool,
somebody.
actually.
Yeah.
I met somebody that worked at Yuma that found these.
So,
Pretty neat.
Opt Out of Gun Control has a question for you, Walter. He says, but you don't have to 4473 the uppers, right?
Yes, we do. It has serial number on it.
Yep. So that's a thing now. I know not
Yeah.
everyone knows that, but that's a thing now.
So yeah, well, so we do. But so if somebody makes one in 308, it works identical. They don't have to.
So here's what I wonder, Walter.
well,
What if you made a 308? Do you have to, or you don't have to, or you have to because the ATF specifically
my friend.
has
Trust me,
targeted
I have
you?
Right.
If you made a 9mm, you would have to. You're saying?
If it was bolt action and shared all those same characteristics, yes, sir. I would, because I'm not going to end up, feeling the
Public's
wrath
pressure.
the wrath of the Gestapo. Yeah. Gestapo in German means police, by the way, too.
Yeah. Opt Out of Gun Control says the AR-57 uppers had serials too, but no 4473.
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
they probably put a number on it so they could track their
Oh,
production.
maybe. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
But the AR-57 is not operated manually. It operates through the powder charge of the gun. That's why an AR-15 upper is not why it couldn't be considered one, because in their determination letter to me it says because it's not powered by the gas from the whatever.
If it was if it was semi-auto, it would be fine.
It would be completely legal.
Okay, because Motorboat is asking, he said because it's a bolt action, right? That's why it's
And
an
it
issue.
shares the same characteristics of the bolt action rifle in their mind. I put the letter out there, but I'm not going to. It doesn't
Yeah.
really make a difference.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's kind of crazy.
And
kinda crazy.
So why wouldn't a 22 caliber bolt action upper be the same, right? Equal
By what
application,
you're saying,
right?
yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
would.
They didn't say it was ammo specific. They didn't say anything about the caliber.
No. In fact, that it had a magazine or doesn't have a magazine, that was not the thing.
Yeah. Opt Out of
so-
Gun Control says that is ridiculous.
Well, welcome to plastic
ATF logic.
bump fire machine guns.
Yeah. And Kiaski says, yeah, but yours can't be fired without the lower, right? Okay, Walter
You
walked to the
get a
back.
hammer and a punch, you can fire it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Super
Right.
dangerous, super
That-
fun. Let's do it.
What I don't.
Yeah.
That seems perfectly reasonable to me, right?
Yeah.
There was another statement in their determination letter about the fact that it was some bolt action or semi-auto didn't make any real difference.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah.
so they're getting ready to do that to everyone then.
But they're not.
Yeah.
They're doing it selectively.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so BWE Firearms says, Walter, why don't we make a 308 upper exactly like your 50, and I will send it on my license and see what the ATF says. I guess he wants.
I have
some.
I have probably 50. I have about 75 338 barrels sitting.
Mm-hmm.
338 Lapua. I could make a 338 upper.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to actually. It just 338 ammo is so freaking expensive. It's like, but for test firing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've got to chat with some people. Because, like I said, once again, you have to buy it. Hank Strange, okay, you have a Dodge truck, you have to buy a tag, but Richard, you drive whatever, you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So how does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Right? How would that work? How would you feel?
It's not equal representation under the law.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not equality. Yeah.
But the ATF kind of skirts where it's law, not law. It's their opinion.
That is right. All their stuff, all these regulatory agencies in the federal government are not the Congress or Senate. They're not the ones that are supposed to be making law.
Right.
But some bureaucrat comes out with some edict. Well, you can't collect your own rainwater, and now somehow they can throw you in jail because you're collecting your own rainwater.
Yeah, and why haven't we gotten rid of these guys? I mean, I understand we have a bunch of guys that probably went in there under Obama, but I mean,
it goes way beyond that too.
Yeah.
I mean, these people. Let me say, those people, the people,
you peoples
that get into these positions, they get really full of themselves and they think that they're above all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just the facts, man.
Yeah. James Miller says, I heard that the people at the ATF making determinations about firearms today are attorneys instead of technical people that actually know what's going on.
I don't believe. Well, okay, they've here like in my determination, they quote all these different determinations from before. What a receiver is, what a barrel is, what a this is, what a that is, and then they kind of meld that all into making their new determination. So so they say, well, because it's this and it works like that, this is what it is.
But look, let's take a look.
You can't shoot the gun. You can't fire the thing without the lower.
Yeah.
You can't make it work. You can't do all this stuff.
Yeah. Look at what just happened with Franklin Armory, right?
Yeah, but one thing is different between me and Franklin Armory. I'm not pushing. They're pushing the envelope right on the edge. Okay?
Yeah, but the ATF came in and looked at what they're doing and gave them a letter. Yeah.
Right. And I agree that's bad too because that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So even if they look at it and they determine at one time, hey, this is fine, that same ATF can turn around and go, yeah, that's not fine anymore, and then put them in limbo. They right now they didn't say that, hey, everyone with those guns that bought those already have to send them back. They're like, no, we are going to come up with brand new paperwork you need to fill out if you get this gun.
They're going to create a new classification.
Yeah, we should be really worried about that.
That you have to worry about because what else can they make a new classification for?
Yeah.
Does your FN57 because of its lethality become its own little classification now? Does whatever because whatever? Yeah, it's just it's out of control. They're not the people supposed to be making the laws. So
abolish the ATF, I say.
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Easier said than done. Maybe when we get the electric boogaloo or whatever the hell is everyone's hoping for. Right? Isn't that what is that
You know what? The easiest thing to do is just make mini bikes.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Maybe is that the Electric Avenue? Do you ever heard that song? We're gonna rock down to that guy is actually one of my cousins.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how deep?
Seriously. Oh no, like not like maybe second cousin or something like that.
Okay, that's not too bad. Don't tell me like 6 or 7 cousins.
No.
That's like saying Obama's your brother.
That's like probably the most famous person in the family. Eddie Grant. Yeah. It's one of my peoples right there. Yeah.
What would you call that? That's kind of the whole rhythm and that music, that like a mixture of reggae and something or pop.
I think that was like reggae pop, like probably. I don't know. I don't want to say no one had gone reggae pop back then, but I think that was probably in the category of reggae pop.
Dun, 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 the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that kind of stuff either.
Yeah, that you know Electric Avenue, huh?
That's an '80s thing, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Late '70s, I want to say, yeah.
Was it 70s?
In the I think it was mid '70s. Someone has to look that up. Electric Avenue, look it up.
It's mid '70s.
Eddie Grant. Okay. I thought it was late '70s, early '80s, or like even mid '70s, but let's see.
I think it's mid '80s. I'm thinking it's late.
Mill Surplus Mauser says, anyone get a surplus SIG M17 yet?
No. What's the price on it? They're going to be stupid expensive, aren't they?
Are they coming from the military?
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually going to sell their guns? Because the military usually doesn't sell their guns.
They sent them back to SIG. SIG is sending them out.
So SIG, they replaced them with something else, and now SIG's going to sell them Are they gonna have like?
Yeah.
Are they gonna have like dicks written on the?
I don't even
Don't
get
mess
started.
with the
I wanted those
Cerakote.
Colts. I wanted those Colts so bad, and now they go for like $5,000.
Is
Yeah.
it gonna say this thing sucks or something?
Yeah,
Rick
but didn't
Scratch-
we see pictures of them, Patrick, when they first went back? Yeah, they went back like that. But there's no way they're going to re-Cerakote those things and then sell them out there cheap. So
The M17s are going to be expensive, I think.
you think so? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one. That one I had.
Yeah.
That one.
Bricks, everyone says 80s, baby. Or you said 81? 81, Rich? There you go. 81.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, there you go. Wow,
Oh,
everyone
wait,
likes that
release date
song.
1982.
1982. Okay, cool. There you go. Yeah.
Let's see what else. Has anybody in the audience got any more bought a CMP 1911? Have been notified or they've been
I thought I saw someone that had gotten one, but
recently?
I thought I saw that somewhere on social medias.
I haven't.
Somewhere about.
But, has anybody went to the CMP website and looked at when they post stuff at the CMP website?
No, it's been a while.
Been a while.
When you go there and they're like talking to you through the website, they go, "Don't call us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call us and ask these questions. Don't do this. We don't have time for this." Basically, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother us.
Yeah.
It's so fun to read. It must be like some crotchety old guys like, "Hey, don't fucking call me no more. I don't tell you more shit about your gun."
By the way, I googled this for everyone who thinks I'm crazy, that I'm always just saying crazy stuff. If you Google Eddie Grant, Edmund Montague Grant is a Guyanese British singer, songwriter, and musician. So there you go. So right there, that's my proof. He's related to me. That's all.
Wait,
you
hang
need.
on. All of a sudden, my volume went down to nothing.
Yeah, same here.
Oh,
What happened?
You didn't hear what I said? You guys, I don't know if you guys are messing with me.
You know what you're talking about? No proof.
That is proof. That's proof. It's right there. Just
Does he have
Google
a
it.
eye patch? Like he's a pirate too?
No, he's got dreadlocks and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that's the look. It could be a wig.
Yeah, but he's
He
definitely
looks just like Hank. Absolutely
got-
looks like he could be Hank's twin. I saw his butt.
Listen, everyone's not going to be. Everyone's not going to be as handsome as I am. What can I say? Okay, so here's this other thing that was on Truth About Guns here that we should throw up. Georgia Senate Bill 281 would ban all semi-automatic firearms. So they're always trying to push these bills through. There's a bunch of them that people. So we always get this. I get this stuff all the time. They're trying to push this kind of stuff here in Florida. They're trying to push it in Georgia, obviously, and a bunch of states out there. Yeah. Did you see that Bloomberg opens like offices in 20 states or something like that? Yeah,
What did he do to make his billions?
It was something with trading and trading in commodities and reporting information and.
Yeah. It might have been.
Is this a new question?
What question?
Looking at the 4473, they're asking about if you've been charged with violations of the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
It's dishonorably
And
discharged.
whose charges have been referred to a general court-martial. That's
Definitely new.
That's new, yeah. Let's see.
Why is that a thing now?
Well,
You know what? Wait. No, hold on a second.
We've had 15 years of young people going in and out of the military like crazy. That's why.
Okay, but I think someone was on the show talking about that though, right? You guys are sure that's new?
I believe, yeah.
It's new. It's new.
Oh, okay. I know someone was talking.
phrase.
I think we did a show where someone was talking about that if you got in trouble in the military, that might make it difficult for you to.
Well, yeah. What's trouble in the military? Did you try to?
Yeah.
Did you beat somebody up? Did you rape somebody? What?
Yeah. So that's
here's
probably what we're looking at there.
This is new here about the unlawful use of it or addicted to. The use or possession of marijuana remains unlawful under federal law. Of whether it isn't new?
Oh.
Oh, it's not.
No. But saying it remains unlawful under federal law, that sounds new.
It doesn't mean whether you live in Colorado.
Yeah, that phrasing. Is it illegal to be addicted to Baby Yoda?
Only if you do think the Baby Yoda.
How could you? No one. Listen, I was watching The Mandalorian where the guy was like hitting Baby Yoda upside down. I was like, oh, this guy's going. He's gonna.
No, I saw that and I go, this is not going to end good.
Yeah, this bastard.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And then the robot showed up and.
Yeah.
The robot mom.
Deus Ex Machina.
Uh-huh. Deus Ex Machina. Okay, Babyface, you're dropping Latin on us. You want to explain? I know what it is. It's not that I don't know.
Is that?
Oh,
I do know. I do
Can
know.
you tell
It's
everybody what it is?
God outside of the machine.
Yeah, that's always how people get saved in movies. Is
Yeah.
Deus Ex Machina.
Some more of that quid pro quo shit.
Yeah. Or ex-
Quid pro quo.
Oh wait, I got it. Quid pro Joe Crow, whatever. Pro.
If I ever had a pet crow, I'd name it Quid.
Oh boy.
All else fails, blame the Russians.
Yeah.
That's it, basically it.
Oh boy.
Last 4 years.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Because it's been so much that has happened. What were the big things that happened while we're on break that you guys were just dying to talk about? I know there's a lot of stuff, guys. We probably won't get to everything. I do have one thing here that's cool that I could. Well, I don't know if it's cool actually.
Hank only has one cool thing, guys.
Yeah. I got one cool thing with 2 little appendages hanging off of it. Allegedly.
Cool, guys.
Remember we were talking about the Hollywood stuff? You guys, I'm going to give you guys a chance to think up of your thing that you definitely wanted to get into while we were over the break. This was interesting that I saw this. Did you guys hear that Dr. Phil put his mansion in Hollywood land up for sale? Did you guys hear about this?
No.
I might have heard something about it. But
Yeah.
I don't know the
So
details.
this is on, I think it's the Firearm blog, and it says, wait, is Dr. Phil one of us? If you gave me $6 million to build a house, said house would absolutely contain guns on walls, a Star Wars room, Batman, and mounds of cocaine. That's what the writer's saying. But if you look at this article, his mansion had some very interesting things, including in the kitchen. Let me scroll down here. This looks like, dining room. There was a bunch of guns on the wall, if you look at this article in the Firearms blog. So now everyone's wondering. It says, let's see. I don't know. It doesn't say exactly what the guns are, but there's a bunch of guns there on the wall. I'm not sure if those are airsoft real or not. Right?
Epic wall of guns. I'm looking at. Wow, that isn't a nice wall of guns.
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a nice wall of guns.
I'll link the image to you guys so you guys can see.
As a gun guy, we always get jealous when we see another guy has a better gun wall.
But what's the other crap in that room?
Like a Pokemon.
It looks a little crazy. It's a little crazy.
Does he got pictures of Clinton in a bathrobe?
No, it's Oprah in the yellow blue dress.
Those all look to be airsoft to me. They look a little too hokey.
I guess SpaceX is getting ready to launch a rocket.
Yep.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Tonight was the night 6.
I didn't want to leave the chat, but I did. I'm a rocket fan, so I can't.
16 satellites going into space.
Window.
Yeah, you can catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're bringing 16 satellites into space to bring broadband internet to like every corner of the world, and probably to spy on you.
Oh, speaking of that, while we were away, we had the test of the Orion. Not Orion. What is that?
We lost
the new
Richard
man
there for a sec.
Yeah, that failed to link up with the ISS, but still completed its mission, so to speak. That was pretty cool.
I wasn't keeping up with all the different launches that were going on there.
Okay, one other thing I just saw in the Truth About Guns, and I don't know if this is true or not. Donald Trump Jr. trolls Hillary with an AR-15 photo lock her up magazine on Instagram.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty
You
cool.
gotta follow Trump Jr. on Instagram.
And look at Trump Jr. He's sporting the full.
Oh, he's getting husky.
Yeah, I mean, it's be out there. Is he out there with his woman in the woods?
Oh, Kimberly Guilfoyle, right?
Yeah, he's doing maybe she likes it in the woods too. I don't know. Hey, you know what? She might be a shooter too. You don't know.
I believe it.
She was in the woods. She likes it in the bush.
She was in law enforcement. Like someone was asking whether. Oh boy. You know what? I wish Lola could actually hear all the crap you say, babyface, because I always get in trouble, and you never ever get in trouble. You know.
What song is that ends like that? It goes in the bush.
I like it in the hills. I like it in the
bush. No, that's
Is it a rap song?
No, it's not rap.
Yeah. I did it for the nookie. The nookie. You know what I'm talking about. That's Fred Durst. Huh?
Yes.
Rap. Fill us in on this 21-year-old girl that died. Up and coming rapper. What was the deal with it?
I heard about that, but I have no clue who she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How'd she die?
I don't.
There's a lot of these young rappers dying over drugs. I saw there was one guy that he had like 75 pounds of marijuana on his private plane.
That was all for personal use.
Yeah, 75 pounds. Yeah. I don't think he weighed 75 pounds. He was like 21 years old.
Did he have a pipe that could take 75 pounds in one?
I don't know. That's insane.
Richard Monder is asking if the back garden works as well.
Not even getting into this. Let me see. Okay, so what was it that happened while we were gone that you guys wanted to talk about? We got 5 minutes here. What was the big thing that went down? You're like, oh man, I wish we can get up on the podcast and talk about this.
I have no idea.
What were you mad about? No, nothing. Patrick, I know you were sending me stuff.
Was I?
Yeah, I remember you sent me something.
Let me see.
I always get. Did you see this? Did you see this, Hank Strange? I got that a lot. Thanks, I appreciate it. I was trying to take some time off, trying to work on the website. By the way, I'm going to tell you guys this: the website hankstrange.com. That's where our email list is now. So, you guys, hankstrange.tv, not a thing anymore. hankstrange.com. That's where you go to for the email list to get up on our email list. Also, Lola's Deals is up on there, so you can find out all the ways to support us. You can find out about
lolasdeals.com will take you straight to it.
Yes, lolasdeals.com also will take you there.
Why would I go to Lola's Deals? What would happen if I went there?
You're gonna find out all the different things you could do that you could support us at the same time as you're buying stuff.
Yeah, if you're already buying through Barnauls, they can get a penny or two back.
Yeah, Barnauls. I think we got stuff from PSA up there. A whole bunch of different things. All the different ways. I'm gonna keep working on the site, and make it better. But it's up there. Everything should be up there.
I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No,
you.
go ahead, Walt.
Motorboater said about the Texas shooter.
Oh yes, that was a big thing. We didn't.
Oh, yeah.
No, we never
right.
got a chance to talk about that.
Was he the sole person to do the deed, or was other people?
He ended him with a headshot.
One shot.
Yeah,
One shot to the dome, and a dude.
But listen, those guys were preparing for this. Thank goodness they allow churches to defend themselves in Texas. Those guys were prepared. That guy was amazing. And if you look at that video, which by the way went out live, Babyface told me about that like right after it happened. If you look at that video, there were several other people in that congregation that were ready to rock and roll.
Oh, they were.
They all popped up. Yeah, they all.
Yeah.
Popped up.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That was awesome. I really did enjoy seeing that. I know the media doesn't really want to talk about it too much. But that was great.
Well, Bloomberg came out and said shit about that too.
I like seeing terrorists ended.
Forget Bloomberg, man. I hope Bloomberg burns through the rest of his billions in 2020.
Here's where I see these people. Why do I get lectured to by a 4-foot-tall billionaire that has 5 armed guards around him all the time about how I can't protect myself or my family? Mm-hmm. That's a load of crap.
Well, Richard, he has a lot of money. Everybody's trying to steal his money. Yeah, that's why he wanted to take him.
He's special. He's special.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I'm okay with gun-free zones as long as every entrance and exit is protected by a metal detector and 2 armed guards, and we make it a law. Then, because in the past 50 years,
I still want to be armed.
Happened at a gun-free zone.
I think gun-free zones don't do anything. I want to be able to defend myself. Thank you.
I tell you what, that Ruger 5.7 would make quick one. That's such a flat shooting round there. It's like
you can put about 10 rounds in them.
Actually,
still got 10 to go.
Walter, you need to make a 5.7 adapter for that Strybog.
I make a 5.7 50 caliber gun.
Come on, man! You can get. I still have some of those 5.7 FN 5.7 magazines.
It probably wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
It'd be a tight fit. That 5.7 is long. That's the problem with the 5.7 round.
That's
why
what
you
she
see those
said.
grip, on the FN and the Ruger, the grip is wide because of that. The round is long. So, but it would be cool. I mean, no worries there. Tokarev 7.6225 is real flat shooting too, by the way.
Yeah.
And puts a nice hole in body armor too. So.
Here's a thing from Bricks that I did see. Bricks says, I saw where the Jewish community, which is in New York, had guys with ARs and 30-round magazines show up in New York after the attacks. Amen. Yeah, they did. Don't mess with my Jewish brothers in New York City. You might be.
Yeah, but you know
you
what?
might get some. You might be surprised what they come up with.
What'd you just say though? After the attack.
Yeah.
Well,
but they've had those guns this whole time. Remember, I've been telling you guys that in New York, those dudes are armed to the teeth. We just don't see it normally. But when things like this happen, they go, hey, we don't give a damn what you say the laws are in New York or anything like that. When I was there a few months ago when my mom died, they take over their own sections, man. When they want to do parties and stuff like that, they block off roads, do whatever they want to do. And I think ultimately people need to learn something from that. Yeah. Well, they don't care what your rules are.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you think about it, then if the popo don't have to mess with it.
Yeah. All right. So in South Florida, I know there's Jewish places of worship you do not want to mess up in because they will end you in quickly.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And I am 100% for that.
I don't have no problem with that.
And I'll tell you, the temple that my wife went to, they're like, no, you can't take up arms against your brothers. That rabbi was asked to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. Okay, listen. So we're at 9:00. I know there's a bunch of stuff going on here. We're gonna be back this whole week. Basically, what we're gonna do is this entire week. I think next Monday, Walter and I have some car-related stuff we got to do on Monday. Yeah. Don't forget about that, Walt. And then we're going to do a couple of days next week, and then we have to take off because everyone has to get on planes. Last-minute videos and things like that have to be shot before we go out to...
let's keep our fingers crossed.
SHOT Show. Yep. Babyface, you're not going to SHOT Show, right? You're set on this? Should I ask if anyone out there has a room at SHOT Show for Babyface?
Are you just going to rub this in even more, or can we just forget about it?
Are you gonna be upset now?
Just keep, digging that knife into my side.
Should I give out your number? So, like, if anyone, because all the people who are like, hey, Hank, don't forget to go look at this at SHOT Show. Should I give out your number, Patrick?
I'm going to be looking at it. You don't need to give out my number. Because I'm going to be giving out Hank's number. I'm going to be calling him constantly to look at stuff.
Yeah, get in touch with Patrick and tell him to harass me to look at stuff. Go ahead, Walt.
I will.
I guarantee the hardest thing to get to is going to be that 5.7 Ruger.
I think you're going to be right there, yeah.
I'm going to make a bet. It's going to be the hardest gun to get to.
Okay, that's what we're saying right now. I think, we'll see. I think there's probably going to be a lot of people trying to get at the Glock 22, believe it or not, even though there's some people who say they don't care for it. But we're going to see...
22?
I'm sorry, not 42. The Glock 22,
44.
whatever. 40. What was it? The 44.
See, I'm so confused. There's so many damn numbers.
Yeah, I know.
The 44 that shoots 22.
The 22 LR. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, 22 is old and nobody wants that.
Yeah, the 44 divided by 2.
Actually, I want to go look at the Taurus 22. Actually.
Oh, everybody's gonna come out with a 22 now. We're gonna. So yeah, listen. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of stuff dropping on us before SHOT Show comes here. Like every day, I think, and we're gonna start seeing stuff coming out now. So
everybody trying to up everybody else. Yeah.
So and then when we get there, of course, there'll be more and more things coming out. So we'll see. I'll try to see if I can get some of the companies to come on before we go off and do that. Not that they're gonna, do any
divulge any.
Yeah. But we'll try. We'll try to get stuff out of them.
All right, so you're not getting no video out of me then either, bitch.
Oh, wait, is PSA getting a 5.7?
I'm getting that video. I'm going to drive up to Safety Harbor and get that adapter from you. That's happening. No,
I've had other people already ask me, okay, let me know when you get that thing going. It's like,
I called dibs a long time ago, so.
I know you did.
Yeah. So, listen, everyone harass Babyface. And let him know.
Let me know. Go hit me up on my Facebook, babyfacepea.com. It's a good time to plug myself.
Yeah.
Or Instagram, baby_FaceB. Hit me up on there with whatever you're seeing at SHOT Show, and I will make sure to bug Hank and make him go look at it.
Yeah.
If you can't get a hold of him, I will make sure I get a hold of him.
Yeah. So because he'll be harassing me about the Python.
Whatever's coming out.
I'm gonna tell him I'm here. I don't see any.
Right?
Huh?
You're going to range day, right?
Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Don't be surprised. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm over here in Ruger. I don't see any Python. Oh, wait a second. I went to Smith & Wesson. There's no Python over here.
Better pick up and shoot the Python and let me know what it's like.
We'll see. We'll see. You have to be really nice. We'll see. Okay, Walter, how can the folks out there get in touch with you before SHOT Show, after SHOT Show?
They can get in touch with me. First thing is safetyhourfirearms.com, or call a shop, or you can check us out on Facebook, Safety Hour Firearms. You can go us on Instagram, Safety Hour Firearms. Also on Instagram, there's Dirtfoot Racing. Don't forget about mini bikes.
Yeah. And Mower Death. I see Richard.
Oh, there's Mower Death on YouTube. Actually, there's
Does Richard get a percentage of Mower Death? What the hell?
No, it's got some. Yeah, that's old school numbers there, man.
Yeah, Richard is getting like 2% of Mower Death revenue or something.
Hey, go for it. What else?
Yeah.
That was when I didn't know anything about that monetization junk.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made any difference anyways. They probably would have took it off by now. But anyways, Safety Hour Firearms is also over on Gunstreamer, and then on Mines, on Safety Hour Firearms, all one word. And there's also some Dirtfoot Racing stuff on those too, but not much at this point. So,
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, that's what's coming up.
All right. What about you, Richard Hughes?
I am now Flying Rich on YouTube. So you just type in Flying Rich, no space. You can find me on YouTube. FlyingRich.com is where all my social media is. And of course, my
Did you
Instagram
change
feed.
that? Did you change that over?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Why?
And Instagram, where you can see great memes like we posted, with she went to Caltech, is Flying Rich Official.
I did chuckle about it. That was cute. I like that.
Yeah. If anyone wants to see the best collection of dad jokes in the gun world, go over to Flying Rich. You'll get all the dad jokes you can stomach over there. But no, why did you change the YouTube? Confusion? You want to get?
Because I'm on YouTube, Richard Hughes 260. It's like, yeah, nobody knows that. It's like, hey, Flying Rich.
Oh, okay.
Boom, done.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Good to go. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do more of this stuff. I'm about to drop the end here. Let me remind everyone before I do that, go to hankstrange.com. That's the best way to keep up with all the different things that we have going on. I will make a page over there at some point here for the rest of these guys that are always doing stuff with me, who I appreciate. So let me drop the end on everything right now. There you go. Make sure you guys thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here, comment, ring the bell so you can be notified every time we go live. We appreciate you guys. We're also on iTunes and all that kind of stuff. You can find out about that on hankstrange.com as well. We're out of here. Any final words, guys, before I press the button? Any final words? Great seeing everyone again in the new year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome new year. This is the year. 2020. 2020. We're taking over. We're out. Peace.
You're the rat, baby. See ya.
Year of the rat. Amen.